All right, here we go. Live on the set with our patient here. I've been standing next to her for 2 minutes and I'm already dirty. Diesel. So this is my dream truck, but it's asking for attention. Obviously nobody's really giving it that much attention, and if you watched the previous video where I evaluated the performance of it at 175,000 miles that I didn't put on it, and it's impressive what it'll do, but it's got some symptoms going on that I'm trying to address to prevent any damage from happening. It's not stopping the truck from working. It's just I'm not even going to say it in the video, but there's a part in the bottom of the engine that seems to turn from one piece into multiple pieces when you have bad misfires or whatever. When I say whatever, when you have catastrophic engine events in the engine that can cause catastrophic damage. Wow, that's tough to say that kind of things. So the symptom that I'm experiencing with this LLY duramax, and I'll be the first to admit to you guys, I'm not really a duramax or anything diesel mechanic. I mainly work on things with spark plugs. I know what's happening in there. I just don't know who's in charge or who's supposed to be doing what job. We're gonna figure it out. This will start kind of like low idle tractor mode randomly, like come to a stop and all of a sudden rap, and the shifter's going crazy, and it scares me. So I want to try and nail it down, and in order to nail this down, I need to try to find where the last guy was. Oh, he was probably right here at one time with this Deka battery. Now, what I usually look for is just things that don't belong, because the engine does not look like it's ever been out of the truck. It looks like somebody's been in here for light work, and due to the condition of the serpentine belt, here's a cheat for you guys. Due to the condition of the serpentine belt, it's very cracked, very old, and the newest part on the drive here, I see this idler right here. There's no pitting. See? No pitting. That means the last time that this drive was worked on was when that idler failed, most likely. Alternator is pretty old, probably original. So I guess what I'm getting at here is that somebody put a belt on this and it needed a pulley. So wouldn't the belt have probably broken? Huh? See where I'm getting at here? Down there's a crank sensor somewhere, and it's possible that the belt may have touched that. The next thing I see, we've got some black electrical tape here, and this is not up to my standard. That's like a hangnail, you know. So this gives me enough reason to go in here, because see the mount? It should be there. So I'm assuming that there is a chafed, frayed, sad wire in there. Oh, I found the problem. Jeez, you need those. No, I'm just kidding. I took the liberty of kind of getting those connectors freed up because I wanted to, disturb the harness and change all the symptoms at once. But I want to make sure there's no broken pins in here. Nope. No broken pins, No obvious signs of corrosion. So, looks to me like they put fuel through this, so that's most likely a fuel injection control module. The fuel goes in, and then it asks questions, and then it gets redirected to customer service, and then they're like, oh, do you have a bathroom? And then they head to the bathroom, and no. That fuel is probably going through there to cool this here Bosch module. All this is like a telephone center for the fuel injectors, and those fuel injectors are doing pretty hard work. So it's essentially small power and inputs, I would say, controlling big powers and grounds. And then kind of the same story over here, but this is probably for, I don't know, I'm not gonna guess anymore. Next thing I see down there, there's some cracking on this hose, and it says fuel. So, oh, quick break. Off in the distance, I was hearing sawzalls, and just after I heard sawzalls, I heard a Jeep start. So Ben must be at work. All right, fuel hose has a crack there. Electrical, this needs to be dissected and looked at. Oh. We got a visitor.
No power windows.
Good morning.
What?
Good morning.
Oh yeah, more.
Welcome to the episode. This is Harrison. He just rolled in the Canyon Tomato Edition. Oh, burnout special package, right? This is the Z72. Is it? No,
Z70 and 3/4.
Z70 3/4. She's a notchback. So I'm walking the people through my crime scene investigation here on the old Jimmy C.
The diagnosis murder?
Not murder, not yet.
Injector knock?
Tractor mode. The tractor mode enabled the other day, and it didn't stop tractor moding.
Tractor mode.
Like, it goes to idle, and it goes, instead of just like purring at idle like a Duramax usually does, it goes and the shifter's going like this, and you can hear the marbles in the engine about to come out.
That's not good.
So I'm retracing the most likely steps of the last man on the crime scene in there, and it looks to me like the last parts that were replaced were the serpentine belt and the idler. So what happens when an idler fails, Harrison? You know, Dodge guy.
You just had to bring it up, huh?
How many? So does the belt turn into a different thing? It turns into the kind of belt you could wear.
Oh yeah.
You put a buckle on it.
Turns into a fucking kung fu
What do we got here?
spinning belt of death.
Ooh, let's see what he's doing. He's doing a headlight bulb, just one. And then he's got 2 bottles of sauce in here. Ooh, this is new oil? New oil.
Yeah, if you're gonna give the old K30 a fresh oil change.
And then, wait, what's this heavy?
Oh, that's for undercoating the Dodge.
Dun, dun, dun. With the engine?
Yep.
Yep.
Good fresh battery.
Yep. Look at the cup holder in this bad boy. Look at that.
Custom.
Where'd my keys go? Over there. Made out of wood. Real sturdy.
Yeah, dude.
So, you see what I'm getting at. I think the crank sensor wires on the plug, because the crank sensor's down there, I think they might have gotten a little with the belt. And then upstairs by the fuel injection control module, there's some, what did I say? Messy tape. I'm gonna have to cut all of this because I was like staring at your fender the whole time. Messy tape job.
So here's another thought. Where